And we're live.
Hello, gamers. I'm not using the proper headphones today.
Good
Whoops.
job. Failure.
I look like a gamer. I don't know what to do.
Yeah. Hang on. I'm just gonna have some shit in the background.
Dude, my favorite thing is shit in the background.
No, it's not.
True.
Alright, anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a lot of new stuff today.
Because of CES.
So CES happened. The NVIDIA 3090 Ti. The RTX 3050.
Dude, it's gonna be clean.
NVIDIA 3D modeling / AI, Intel non-K 12th gen CPUs, Intel laptop with new graphics, Intel Arc GPUs being sent to OEMs, Deep Link, Ryzen 6000 laptops with RDNA 2, RX 6500 XT,
It's a massive.
Ryzen 7000 / AM5, Ryzen 5000 series to support X370 and B350 boards, Samsung's QD OLED or Quantum Dot OLED, Micro OLED VR headset, PSVR 2, Haptic Gloves, Meta
Haptic Gloves.
Meta having their VR oriented OS for VR. Apple giving its engineers $180,000 bonus if they don't go to Meta. Video game companies and NFTs, iMessage versus RCS, Mozilla pausing crypto donations, Razer Zephyr Pro with speakers now, Razer Sneaky Snack plush,
Snacky snack. Yes, let's go.
and finally we'll end it off with the Novelta N1 Ultrasound speakers.
The noise.
Alright, so let's start with the NVIDIA 3090 Ti. What do you think, Scarf?
Okay, NVIDIA recently announced a new clothes line, starting with the NVIDIA 3090 Ti. I'm gonna say, all I'm saying is it's gonna look clean on me. It's gonna have the GPU design on it. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah. It's a nice tie.
Yeah, I'm like, out of all the companies that develop like parts and stuff like that, I always thought NVIDIA had the nicest design. So putting that on like a piece of clothing, genius.
Sorry, I just saw something. I would send it to you if I could, but I can't.
So I won't.
Yeah, but NVIDIA's 3090 Ti exists, and that is all we will speak of it.
Mm-hmm.
There's the RTX 3050. I think we talked about this already.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, alongside the clothing line, they announced the RTX 3050. Basically, it's obviously a low-end card. It's 240 MSRP.
Yeah, good luck getting it at that price.
Yeah, that in the real world, it's probably gonna be like 340, 350. It's rumored to be around or not rumored to be. It's estimated to be around the performance of I can't even remember what they compared it to. Long story short, it has ray tracing that'll probably not work unless you use DLSS, and even then, it still probably won't work very well. And it's supposed to be a 1080p card.
Yep. Automotive. Shit.
So every company at CES wouldn't shut up about their cars. We get it. You have technology. We get it. That technology's not going to be here for the next 3, 4, 5 years. I
More like 5
don't
decades.
care.
Yeah, no, it gets pretty.
Intel's like, we're
pretty
gonna get
annoying.
this stuff ready for 2025. I'm like, very cool. Now, where's the Z GPUs?
Yeah, it gets annoying, like a lot. I was like every time we get to the card stuff, I'm like, okay, the presentation is over.
Yeah.
There's nothing too special about it. I don't know. Automotive cars are so far away right now, and like I get the push for it, but I don't know.
See,
Every company doing it just makes it less enticing for me.
I don't think it's as far away as you think it is, but I just Consumer Electronics Show. Ugh.
I don't think automotive cars would exist until like or properly until like at least 2 decades.
I'd say 1.5 decades.
So basically the same if you round it up. Okay.
Okay, no, fine then. I'd say a single decade.
Wow, contrarian. Yeah, okay. The main thing is like there's so many issues, and if I'm sorry, but if they think the moon is a red light, then there's a lot of issues. It's not ready.
Yeah,
And I
but tech advancement happens really quickly.
yeah, but it also depends on consumer interest and how many people have bought in automotive cars?
See, we can't exactly use that metric to determine consumer interest simply because expensive.
Yeah, it's just like
Assuming
what
theoretically that
interest
we
is
have,
there?
yeah, assuming that we actually have like a full self-driving car by the time, by like the next decade or so, I'd say it's another half a decade or another decade or so till we get affordable self-driving cars.
I wouldn't call it okay, affordable. Yeah, I just wouldn't call them good self-driving. I'm talking about self-driving in where you can sleep in the back seat level.
Yeah, which by the way is full self-driving. Exactly what.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's far away. Like the current technology right now, yeah, that'll get affordable down the line, but I just cannot see it coming that soon. But also, I
Said
could
that
be
about
proven wrong.
elevators too.
Yeah, but elevators isn't relying on entire infrastructures
I mean,
and
they kinda
architectures and
are.
shit. Yeah, but elevators don't have to take into account like all the random shit that comes out. They do, but they like you know what I mean.
You never really think about the fact that we could drop any second now on the Space Needle. So,
I don't know. Considering more people have died in cars than elevators, I'd say it's
well, because
different.
the elevators were solved years ago, and it's like, okay, it's the same problem, but on a different scale.
I wouldn't even say it's a same problem. I don't know. Ugh. Elevators and self-driving is just different for me, at least. Because self-driving, it isn't as simple as going point A to point B.
Sure, it is. Just on a 3D plane.
Yeah, and you think there'd be 3D elevators by now, hmm? There probably
Why
are.
would we have 3D elevators? Boom, boom. Like, I don't get it. We have escalators.
3D elevators. The next step in technology.
They're all just gonna be wonks.
Public transportation is solved.
Or I guess swamps. My bad. Whatever.
Yeah.
Not important.
Another thing is, I like automotive shit. Like automatic cars, they're gonna work a lot better if everyone starts doing them, or the majority of people.
For the most part, yeah.
Because like they all work under the same system, and they'll probably communicate with each other, so they'll know how to interact with each other as well. Which will also mostly solve traffic issues, or at least make it less jammed, less accidents, ideally. But I don't know. I can't see it coming in a decade.
Guess we'll see.
But also, I said that about a decade ago, so maybe it was 2 decades.
Hmm.
Because when I first heard about it, it's like, that's not happening 2 decades. Because after, like, the jank results I found.
You realize a decade ago was 2012. We barely had. Okay, no, never mind. Let's move on from this. I'm bored.
Yeah, no. Car AI, whatever.
Yeah, very cool. Thanks Nvidia. Thanks Intel. Thanks AMD.
What about the Tesla tunnels though? You know about that, right?
Nope. But I'm gonna
Yeah.
act like I do.
Yeah, basically Tesla's like, oh, you know how to solve traffics? Making underground tunnels.
Oh yeah, I do actually know about that. I kind of just forgot.
I don't understand it.
I think it's funny.
Yeah, I mean it's really funny. I just don't think it's the answer.
Sure it is. You just gotta believe. Believe the man who really wants Neko waifus to be real.
I mean, I believe in Neko waifus. I just don't
Oh,
believe in
no, me
underground
too.
tunnels. God. But at least tunnels will be easier to make than fucking AI
We can
for an
finally
entire
smuggle
car.
graphics cards through the tunnels, and I'm kidding.
God. Alright, well, on the topic of tunnels, you'll need some 3D modeling shit. And Nvidia has 3D modeling shit. And an AI.
Long story short, yeah, they have AI. Well, they always had cool AI stuff, but they're working on, from what I understand, a 3D modeling suite. Or what I understand as a full productivity suite eventually. But currently, they were talking a lot about their 3D modeling tool, which, by the way, has been out in beta for a while. So they were literally talking about nothing new, but it's pretty cool. It has easy integration with other platforms, so yeah.
Yeah. Good.
Omniverse.
Omniverse.
Can we talk about that name real quick? I'm sorry, tech companies, you're not cool.
I don't know, man. The 3080 is kind of a cool name.
Okay, you're right. You're right. That is a good point.
Yeah, no, but anything ending with verse is a little overdone.
I think anything that starts with Omni or Meta is overdone.
Omni Man.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, fair enough. Understandable. But he's a comic
Yeah.
book character, so like.
Yeah, it's basically like Superman, but you don't wanna call your product super techy.
I think Nvidia would disagree. RTX 2080 Super.
I know someone who had a 2070 Super.
Oh, poor them. When did they get it?
Probably like 3-ish years ago. 3, 4-ish. I don't
Okay,
remember.
so I can't make fun of them for making a bad decision. Dang it.
Yeah. So where were we? Ah, yeah. Intel non-K 12th gen CPUs. They're just better, right? They're just, what do you call them? Binned? Pre-binned?
Okay. So Intel announced two different things. We got the 12900KS, which is a pre-binned 12900K variant, which is generally guaranteed to boost up to, I think, 5.5 or is it 5.3 gigahertz. It'll be expensive as hell and it'll be hard to cool, but it's there.
Pixar's
The
like,
non-
Ayo.
And then the non-K variants are cheaper. I think they also come with a new design stock cooler. If you can find that, that'd be great. They are a very good mix between performance and then price, and actually might be the solution to making Intel like a really good budget option right now because
Scarf?
yeah.
I found the cooler, I think.
Yeah.
Hang on. Well, I've seen it before multiple times. Give me a sec.
Yeah. Give me a moment. Gonna take a quick glance at my mobile device. This is ugly, by the way. Anyways.
Yeah, it's ugly as hell. But more importantly, they have the Intel Arc GPUs that are being sent to laptop and other OEMs for desktop.
So yeah, from what I understand, they're prioritizing laptop slash mini PCs first, and I'm sorry, but desktop ARC GPUs are a while away.
I'd say like quarter two, three-ish.
I'm a quarter four kind of guy.
God. Uh, oh yeah, the Steam Deck's supposed to be releasing in a month from now, right?
Oh yeah, I can't wait for the Steam Deck.
I heard that.
Um,
Steam Deck. I can't wait.
dude, look at Gabe's massive.
What do you say?
God.
Yeah, we've been waiting for this for so long. I want it.
See if there's any news about that.
I haven't seen anything, but if you want to take a look.
Nothing new. Although apparently the Terraria people have had a hands-on the Steam Deck. They say
I'm
it runs
assuming it'll
really
be a
well.
banger Terraria device. Well, yeah, it's Terraria.
Oh yeah, it runs great. I think it'll be great for controls because of the touchpad
Yeah, that's exactly what I
and the
thought.
touch screen. I cannot say touch screen without like
Touchscreen?
messing it up. Yeah, touch screen.
Dang it, you ruined my touchscreen pronunciation.
Yes.
Touchscreen? Touchscreen.
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 Touch screen.
I hate it here. What did you do
Touchscreen.
to me? I was able to pronounce this yesterday. Touchscreen. 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 Touchscreen.
I am curious about how the Intel Arc GPUs will perform though.
Yeah, from what I understand, they're lower end cards this time around.
I think the ones they're sending out are gonna be low end. And later on
one thing that
in the
will
year.
come in with the ARC GPUs is since same thing with AMD, since it's both a CPU and GPU combination, what Intel will be able to do is use the integrated graphics on the CPU for anything smaller whenever it's not plugged in, and then whenever it's plugged in or you need to do something big like a Premiere render or something like that, then it can use the larger ARC GPU in a laptop, so it'll save power.
By the way, lttstore.com.
I want it! I want it! Mine is coming in very soon, and by very soon I mean sometime next week.
Yeah. Yeah, no. There's also Deep Link, which is
Yeah.
basically helping the CPU and GPU working together better. Which you said
Basically
Nvidia
what
and AMD
did
have their own
already,
thing.
So I'm not too sure about Nvidia in particular since they don't manufacture CPUs, but I do know
Yeah.
for a fact
I do know
AMD
that
also
they
has something similar.
I could have sworn they had a system up for that, but I don't remember.
Maybe, probably.
The Ryzen 6000 series laptop has RDNA 2 graphics. Yeah. I'm a little disappointed they're not going to be desktop, but they did the same thing with the 4000, so
It'll eventually come to desktop. It's just from benchmarks. Apparently, it's supposed to be better than the Nvidia. Is it the MX350? Which, by the way, is a discrete GPU and 2 times the performance of Vega. Which, ooh,
if it's better than the
the only-
1030, then it might be okay.
might be the only option for gamers now. Like, just
Yeah.
at all. Just buy a laptop.
Although the 1070 from what we've seen hasn't been that bad in terms of pricing.
Well, yeah, but like, technically, it should be around $200 right now.
Yeah, but it isn't. So, what are you going to do about it? Everything else is massively overpriced in terms of like MSRP to where it is now. 1070 barely got touched.
Technically, the 1060 didn't either, but again, that's a 3-year-old card.
Well, I'd say the 1060 increased more than the 1070.
Wait, hold on. How old is Pascal?
I'm pretty sure it's from
2016,
2014. 14, 17-ish. 16?
It's
No, it
not
was about
14. I can
16.
guarantee you for a fact it's not 14. Yeah, I was about to say 16, 17. Yeah,
Because
that's... God. It's a really
not-
old card.
1070 should
No,
work fine with most
20,
modern
I'm
games.
gonna say 2017, 2018. I want to look this up. It's bothering me.
Watch it be 2015, the year we didn't even think about.
It's not, but
I
March
know.
2017 for the GTX 1080. Dang, it's coming up around its 5-year anniversary now. Or do we not have
Yeah.
a count? 18, 19, 20, 21. I guess 4,
It's a-
whatever.
Yeah, it is a bit old, but you know.
Can't really do anything else about it.
Yeah. It should run like it runs most modern games for a while and should have
Yeah.
support for another 5-ish years anyway.
I just feel super conflicted right now because, like, I really want to tell people, go buy a PC, please join us. But on the other hand, I'm gonna go tell you to buy a 4-year-old graphics card that should currently be $200, but it's not, and you're gonna waste your money for another $200. Have fun.
Probably suggest a laptop instead.
Yeah, that's a very good
Mayhaps.
point, actually.
Yeah. There's also the Ryzen 7000 series AM5 that's coming later this year.
All right, quick rundown, gamers. AM5, DDR5, PCIe Gen 5, 555, and it should be releasing. They said sometime this year. I'd say maybe Q3, Q4. I'm assuming November this year is my guess. Ryzen 7000. It'll have 3D cache. It will have. I'm assuming more cores. We do not know yet. We do know that it has, according to AMD at the very least, all-core 5 gigahertz boost.
Yep. Finally.
Which, like, all I'm gonna say is, it's rumored to have a 22% IPC gain, and damn.
Wonder how well it's gonna cool.
I was gonna ask the exact same question.
I wonder. Because AMD CPUs have been getting kind of hot. Well, Intel also. Probably worse, but you know. There's also the fact that Ryzen 5000 series they're looking into rumored to support X370 and B350 boards.
Yeah, AMD mentioned that they were cutting support for the 300 series for Ryzen 5000 simply because the chip on the motherboard, so literally the chipset, couldn't have any more CPU names registered to it. And also, generally just because B350 and X370 boards aren't exactly the best in terms of VRM quality because no one wanted to build for AMD then.
Yeah. But honestly, like, how much do they cost nowadays?
They're really cheap. But I don't know. I don't know how well it'll be able to handle something like a 5900X.
Well, I wouldn't say a 1500X. I'd say like
just theoretically.
I'm thinking about like 5600X or something.
Well, yeah, but like assuming, you have a B350 motherboard with like a Ryzen 7 2700X on it, right?
Okay, well, there's an MATX one for like $104, which
What board is it?
it's an Asus Prime B350M.
See, I don't think it'll benefit current customers because I think B350's just gotten more expensive.
I'd say it'll only benefit people that like
Who
run a
already have-
server.
yeah.
Yeah.
Not even just run a server, just anyone who has like an older B350 board lying around or someone
Yeah,
who's
it's
been running B350 since Ryzen's launch.
Yeah, it's an easy way to upgrade. But it is nice that they're trying to bring back support for it. I don't know if that'll happen or not, but yeah, that
Other
is a
companies
thing.
like BioStar have been trying to do that for A320, and it's A320, so
Yeah. Samsung's Quantum Dot OLED.
talking about tech. Also, Quantum Dot OLED, really cool.
It's basically
Like-
OLED, but really good.
It's like, okay, it's like adding every single innovation we've had with quantum dot on LCDs to OLEDs, which are already insane.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot more colors, or like
It'll
better
be
colors.
yeah.
It's
OLEDs will be able to be
brighter.
brighter and support HDR way better.
Yeah. That's like the one thing with OLED. It wasn't particularly the brightest option out of all of them. That was QLED for a while.
Yeah.
So now it'll be better for like in very light environments.
hmm
Does it? I'm pretty sure does it still have burn-in issue? I'm pretty sure it does because it's a limitation.
I'm
of
assuming
OLED
it will because
technology.
it's still based on OLED, but I've been wondering how bad that would be because maybe like quantum dot implementation might help
Okay,
that. I don't
OLED.
think, like
I'd say OLED TVs are actually the way I recommend most people to go, but
I
OLED
agree.
monitors is a little bit of a tricky subject.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I would burn in like something on an OLED monitor since I always have my monitors on constantly and I have to like remember to turn it off or whatever.
Yeah,
Like I'm pretty sure I'd burn something in within the first 3 months.
yeah, same here. Which is why I wouldn't get one. I'd say just get a really good IPS panel. That's all I'll say. Maybe
But OLED
Samsung.
on maybe something like VR headsets.
Before we get into that subject,
God damn it.
someone tested OLED burn-in on the Switch.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember.
Yeah, I saw that video.
Yeah, I don't remember who it was. Also, Hi Young. Um, I just realized he was here. We really just abandoned him, huh?
Yeah, I'm very sorry.
Yeah. So
Domo.
where was I? I lost my train of thought. Okay, I think he had the OLED running for like 2 months. I can't remember.
I think it was 2 months, yeah. And long story short, no signs of burn-in yet.
Yeah. So I think the OLED manages OLED burn-in pretty well.
Yeah. Which is weird because the Switch doesn't have any like burn-in reduction tactics.
I'm trying to think what it could be. Yeah, I can't think of anything. Or maybe OLED just doesn't die as fast as we thought it
Yeah.
did. But
I think
also,
that's very true because there are certain tests that have shown like, maybe 10 months or so of continuous on.
yeah. But overall, like most cases, I'd say go with an OLED TV. It's gonna be hard to have like burn in on an OLED screen.
It's also really expensive still.
Hang on, let me actually check that. Let's say you're going for like a 75-inch OLED TV, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna say
gonna
7, 800, maybe 9.
Which isn't.
I could also be very behind the times.
Yeah. I was gonna say. UHD, QLED,
UHD.
QLED.
It's ultra
QLED,
high definition,
QLED,
guys.
QLED,
It's
QLED,
not just
QLED.
like
Why?
4K.
Can I just say how hard it is to find OLED screens online sometimes?
No.
Because
Sure.
like it's always QLED. Like, okay, QLED is perfectly fine if you're in a very bright environment.
See, whenever we go into like Best Buy and stuff, that's generally like all I see being advertised.
I mean, they're cheaper, I guess.
This brings me to a point. I don't know if I should get OLED on a laptop.
Oh, there is no 75-inch OLED TV. Okay.
75-inch.
Hang on. An LG OLED. Say, okay, well, let's look at a 40-inch one right now. It's $846.
Now scale that up, baby.
A 77-inch is $2,696. A 65-inch. Okay,
Do you know what model it is?
it's an LG OLED A1.
A1. Okay.
Yeah. 55-inch is like $1,000 basically. 55-inch is like the standard size you'd see in most TVs, so yeah.
I thought it was 65-inch normally, but sure.
Well, I've always thought 55 was the standard, and 77 is
I
like,
don't know. The standard always gets bigger.
yeah, people want bigger TVs, understandably so, because they want the theater experience.
I don't. I just want something I can see.
You'd probably prefer smaller screens.
Yeah, but it can't be that small.
Yeah. But yeah, Quantum Dot OLED's it's gonna basically fix a
It's
lot of
gonna
the
be the yeah.
yeah, it's gonna be the de facto option for a lot of especially color users.
Yeah, it's gonna be beautiful. Your eyes are gonna go
There are micro OLED VR. I wanted to call it a headset. It's more like a goggle.
goggles.
Yeah. I really want to use them because like the main issue I have with VR headset is that they're kind of heavy
Yeah. I
and
hear there's a bit of an FOV issue probably, but also,
like
damn, having
okay,
that on my head, just chilling. I'm so tired of my bulky Rift S.
like
It's so massive.
I'm fine with having like a binocular effect with that kind of screen because that looks physically impossible to fix. But
Oh, just you wait. Okay.
okay, well they'll have to do some lens trickery for that to work. But yeah,
The R&D of meta.
I'm kind of excited to see where that goes. Didn't Vive make something similar with AR?
I
Or
can't
was
even
that a
remember
different
what
company?
HTC's been doing.
There was like goggles or glasses that a VR company released. I don't remember who it was. They were AR.
Well, if it was HTC, I'm pretty sure everyone forgot about it, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. But the main thing that it's like it's very compact and it's very
Remember
like
Google Glass? Anyways.
God. But yeah, no. I'm excited to see where that go. I really want to have like just kind of in my bed, kind of watching stuff. It's gonna be for viewing. I feel.
Yeah. See,
Or just
I've I've always imagined a world, right? Well, not always, but I've always imagined a world like where those VR goggles, or even AR goggles would be great, would be mainstream, preferably in the glasses shape. But
yeah. I'd say I want those goggles for like if I'm playing VR for more than like 4 to 5 hours. Because
yeah,
I wouldn't want a headset for more
the
than like
pressure
two. Yeah, I wouldn't want to wear a headset for more than 3 hours because it starts hurting my head afterwards.
Mhm.
Anyway, speaking of VR, the PSVR 2 released.
It's looking spicy.
Or got announced, not released.
Gosh.
We know what it looks like, right?
I believe so.
I'm gonna double check. I don't remember
you
what it
doing
looks
that?
like all
Yeah.
of a sudden.
While you're doing that, it has an OLED display. It's gonna be the it's gonna be an add-on to PlayStation 5, obviously. And one key thing that Sony's doing is they're getting AAA developers to work on VR games. I think we're getting a new Horizon game. Was it for
Yeah.
PSVR 2?
Another thing is that it's gonna have eye tracking 110-degree field of view, which is 20 degrees higher than the Quest 2, which is, the same as the Rift S if I remember correctly. Or I think it was I don't remember what the Rift S's FOV was. It has the headphone jack. It's corded. It's only for PS5. It'd be nice if
I could get a PS5. Yeah, I agree.
yeah, it's also inside out tracking, just like the Quest 2.
Uh-huh.
It should be as good as the Quest 2, so that's good. Damn, if we could use the PSVR 2 on PC.
Believe me, I want it.
Yeah.
There has to be some sort of like open source project working on that, right?
Maybe there's like a specific connector that they use that blocks it. I mean, there's adapters probably, but I don't know. I'll look into it more later. But yeah, we're getting a PS5 just for this, huh?
I know. Well, that and Persona 6, but yeah.
I'd say I'd probably get the Steam Deck first. Speaking of which, I
All I know is
want
that
it.
you can't play Persona 4 Golden on the Steam Deck without major modifications.
It'll be fine. It'll probably be compatible eventually.
Well,
That's like Steam's whole goal.
it's very compatible. It's just this one movie at the very beginning of the game that like you really have to go into Linux or I guess wine settings and fix.
I see. Also, I'm also excited to try out that, or maybe you are, about that Linux VR OS. By the way, I should probably link that to you so you can try it out yourself later.
Mm. Yeah.
But yeah, what about haptic gloves? Like,
I
Meta
remember
announce
we wanted to
theirs?
talk about Meta working on haptic gloves. Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna be real. I barely looked at it.
Mhm. I can't even remember what it was about. I've been
Yeah.
very skewed recently.
Yeah, but basically, I think it's gonna let you feel pressure and like, you know, that feeling where you're wearing
Stuff
like
that Haptic
dishwasher.
Gloves does.
Yeah, stuff that like
I can
resistance.
finally grab onto the boob. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah, I think another benefit of having that kind of stuff is that well, the PSVR 2 controllers are gonna have haptic feedback as well.
Which, yeah, but
I
in a
am.
slightly different sense, from what I understand. Or I
Yeah,
guess
well, it's
in
for
a
the
slightly different
triggers.
dual sense.
I hate you. Anyway, haptic gloves. Apparently the guy that made like cheapo $30 haptic gloves upgraded to $60. But another thing is that he wants to make a design that doesn't require a 3D printer. So
Yeah.
once that comes out,
I'm
we should-
honestly considering trying to build one.
yeah, we should build one.
It's super cool.
Yeah. Meta also is making a VR oriented OS.
Well, they were. Long story short, Meta was planning on abandoning Android, from what I understand. Yeah, the Quest 2 runs directly on a version of Android built for VR, and they dropped an entire like 300-person team that was working on a VR specific OS. And all I gotta say for that is good, because that means that modding is so much easier.
It's funny that you can actually play emulation on the Quest 2.
Yeah.
Although it probably wouldn't work that well. But I do know it's possible. You can run Discord on there, which I have used in the past.
As long as you can sideload, and it's an Android device,
Yeah.
so of course you can sideload.
You can load any Android APK on the Quest 2, so it's really fun. Speaking of Meta and their teams and crap, Apple is giving its engineers a $180,000 bonus if they don't switch to Meta.
Please, please, please don't leave me. We have so much to work on, and we have so many people to scam. I just can't anymore.
I think this means one of two things.
Hey, better they be with Apple rather than stealing our data. So
Yeah. But also, is Apple working on an Appleverse?
that is such an Apple thing to do.
Like, just specifically for their ecosystem.
Yeah, everybody like this entire this entire metaverse is like completely open, and then there's just this like circle in the middle, like that's just Apple.
God. Like, they're working on XR stuff. That's basically confirmed. And we're going to hear about it in their next keynote. Probably. Hopefully.
gonna
I'm
have, like-
begging.
Their AI is gonna be like super sleek and like very light, and it's gonna be like, the Apple look, and then the headset's gonna have rounded corners, and God.
I don't know. Knowing them, they'll probably have flat corners.
Well, see, I was thinking like the Mac Mini design, but like expanded to a headset.
Yeah, no, I was thinking about that. And having M1 would definitely help, if assuming that they do like an all-in-one type of build.
They will.
Yeah. It feels very un-Apple-like to rely on a cable, so.
What the fuck's a USB-C?
God. Video game companies and NFTs. Konami did something with that, if I remember right.
I don't know anything about Konami, but long story short, Square really, 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 really thinks that gamers want NFTs.
I don't get it. Gamers are like the. Here's my thing. I feel like gamers are the exact opposite audience, or the exact audience that you don't want to appeal to with NFTs.
Yeah. I mean, I think I saw a post on Reddit or whatever that was just like, okay, so we got gacha games versus NFTs.
Yeah, like my main thing with NFTs as of now is that we have better systems already. NFTs is basically fixing something that was never broken. And is also objectively worse because of the potential environmental risks.
And speaking of which, the counterpoint to what Square is doing, and actually is really good, or I think this company is making a good move. Sega originally announced something along the lines of Sonic NFTs or wanting to do that, and recently the CEO has, or as far as I remember, the CEO has backed up on that statement, saying if we investigate and like people really don't want NFTs, then we won't do NFTs.
Yeah. I'm really hoping that I kind of wish NFTs would just go away.
Me too. I wish we could find like a better standard, you know? Like
Not NFTs.
literally anything, like it could be NFTs but with like a different name and just a slightly better purpose.
Yeah. Okay, iMessage versus RCS. Google's call out to Apple. I'll let you take over. I'm just gonna go to bed.
So RCS or rich communication system. Actually, is it RCS or RMS? Whatever. Is a better version of SMS that's more secure, I believe, end-to-end encrypted, has significantly better features, and just is much quicker and it's richer, just like the name. But the one thing blocking this to be fully adopted is, well, one, carriers, and two, Apple. Because why? Why would you want people to be included whenever, you know, you have your own ecosystem over here that like just works for the people who have your device? And so what Google claims, or at least agrees to the claim of, is that Apple relies on a system of people bullying people to get iPhones, which like is kind of true, but also not really. Basically, blue bubble, green bubble. Hold on, can I find the exact-
Basically, okay, here's the real moral of the story. Just get fucking Discord. What's wrong with people?
See, I wish I could tell people install a separate app, please. But like, it's so
That or
effort
Signal.
to get it to, through some people. I have my mom using Signal right now. It's like it's so much effort to get people to like download a different app and like actually use it.
Yeah. Also, iMessage games. Also, I never knew iMessage had games.
Yeah, I kept seeing people and they're like, "Hey, you want to play?" And I'm like, "I use an Android phone. I don't really care. Just like get
It's like, hey, wanna play 8-ball? And I'm like, what the fuck is an 8-ball?
Yeah, I've only ever known 9.
Yeah, no, I was so confused, and it's such a. I don't like I don't know. It wasn't for me. I tried
Yeah,
it.
I don't really like the system they use. I don't know.
Yeah.
I remember
But
I was like, even now, people are like, "This is so cool." I'm like, I don't care.
all right. So, ever since 2014, Mozilla accepted crypto donations for obvious reasons because of the nature of Mozilla and the nature of crypto.
Did you say Mozilla?
What is it, Mozilla?
Pretty sure most people say Mozilla.
Yeah, well, I've never heard it being pronounced though, or I never remember. So yeah, okay, Mozilla.
Say
Sorry,
Mozilla? Can't believe this.
Mozilla. Fucking hell.
Just say Mozilla. Just say Mozilla.
Okay, no, I'm the only reason I'd say it's like Godzilla, so I'd say Mozilla or Moz. Fuck.
What? Hold on. My brain.
Mozilla.
Dude.
Hang on. So I say Godzilla, so I'd say Mozilla because of that.
Okay, but we
That's
forgot
my
about
logic.
We forgot about Fire Furry, which is Mozilla. Mozilla Fire Furry.
Okay. So anyway, Mozilla is now
Ty-
pausing them because
Okay.
apparently people think crypto, all part of crypto is NFTs. I don't.
What? Sure.
I
That's
I'm a little confused because apparently it's because of gamers. Um,
Gamers.
yeah, I don't know what's going on, but apparently they're pausing their crypto donations now.
That reminds me. I'm gonna just throw this in real quick. It's not gonna be much I want to touch on, but Signal's testing out crypto banking or crypto payments through the app.
Hey
Which
yo,
has a
hey
bit of
Scarf,
issues because I could give regulations and stuff like that. But yeah,
Scarf, can I have like 0.0000813 Bitcoin?
I'm pretty sure it's like, what is the coin called again? It's like, I can't even remember.
Hey yo, give me some of that. Give me 75 Doge coins.
Dude, I can't wait. I'll send you all the Dogecoin I got.
God, it's funny because my dad invested in Dogecoin, and I told him to, and it was an instant success.
I hate
Oh,
it.
hang on,
It
my
okay, like I genuinely wonder why specifically Dogecoin was just like haha successful.
well, I think okay. Here's the main reason. GameStop.
Yeah, yeah.
GameStop kind of made everyone start buying shit, and any new thing would just get like would skyrocket. Also, my camera's out of focus. This is angering me.
While you're doing that, I can't wait for crypto to die. Again,
Waiting for crypto crash.
again.
Can you like start focusing, please? I'm begging. Come on.
It's a focus.
It's getting worse. Why are you being like this? Do I have to like?
While
get
he's
out?
doing that, story time. So, CIS 121, a class where it's a horrible class because they have to explain to me what a keyboard is. Why? I know what a keyboard is. I press button go boop, and then input, go output, and then boom, A is on the screen. Isn't that crazy?
Why is this being difficult? Where is it? Well, I don't know how to fix this at the
This
moment.
is really funny. This is actually hilarious.
Hang on. What if I just like?
Suffer.
Okay, well that fixed it.
Did you
For some
switch it all over
godforsaken
again?
reason? No, I just like turned it off and on. I did the old tech support. Alright, so Razer Zephyr, you know that mask that Razer announced and everybody
Dude,
wanted.
I'm gonna be so COVID safe. I'm gonna be the most COVID safe of my life.
Yeah,
Like,
so my
everyone's gonna
only
know I'm anti-COVID.
okay, so the original mask released a while ago, and the thing about these masks is that they don't last forever, in the fact that there's filters in them that you can't just buy again. I don't remember, but apparently those aren't sale, so you get a limited amount. Um, so that's a little shitty. But another thing is that they had a thing where they were gonna have a microphone, so you get to hear the voice out of the speakers. That didn't happen. So now there's the Razer Zephyr Pro that will have that feature.
God, I can't believe there's. It blows my mind. Apparently, what they were saying is that apparently it sold well.
It's sold out, so it sold well.
Please just buy some regular masks that are probably slightly more COVID safe than the ones that. I just.
A medical doctor said it's like they're probably safe.
Yeah, probably, but also no one needs to see your RGB face constantly.
Ah, God. It is funny though. And I can also imagine them being great for like rave parties or if you're like a DJ or whatever.
Oh my God, but that defeats the entire point of having a mask.
DJ people wear masks.
It just.
What? No, the big brain strat. You wear a mask with the Zephyr.
See, you're right,
It's funny.
but also.
It's funny.
God,
But yeah, there are a few. But the main benefit with that type of mask is that apparently the ventilation system works pretty well. But yeah, I don't know.
But just get a really good mask then, because like, I don't understand the point of RGB masks.
To be honest, like my interest in it was never the RGB. I'm gonna be real.
Can we please get on to the thing that makes me happy now?
What the fuck's a Razer Snacky Snack plush?
Snacky Snack. Snacky Snack. It's their mascot, Snacky Snack.
I want one.
Me too.
No, it's
Give me a
That
Snacky
looks-
Snack.
it looks like toothless.
Hey, you know what Snacky Snack is?
Yeah, it's a
Actually,
snack.
hold on. I'm gonna call some. I'm gonna make a call real quick. Give me a moment.
No call.
Come on.
I'm surprised I finished my homework all.
If he
that
doesn't
quickly.
answer, I'm gonna dox him. Okay. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Who are you calling?
I need someone to.
He's not gonna answer.
He's probably not.
Okay, when's the doxing?
God dang it. Okay, so what I was going to say is Snacky Snack is a nope rope.
What?
I'll have to send you the video later.
Okay. Anyway. Where were we? Ah, yes. So, this is our last topic for today. The Novelta N1 Ultrasound speakers.
I
Basically,
know literally nothing about this.
So basically, it's a speaker system whose whole purpose is that it sends noise, but in a way where the sound waves go right next to your ears, so no one else can hear them.
Okay, so hear me out. High quality porn.
More like high quality ASMR porn. I've listened to those. They're
Excuse you, what?
interesting.
Okay. Sure.
Okay, you did okay. I'm pretty sure that one
I was
Corin
joking,
video
and now
counts
you
as
fear it.
ASMR.
I mean, I guess.
I love how it's on YouTube, and there's a VR
God.
version.
I was about to say, I still haven't watched the VR version. I'm so sad.
You should do it. It's really funny.
I don't know how to watch VR. To watch VR content on or just straight from browser. I have to
Hang on,
figure
hang
it
on,
out.
hang on. What else does this person do?
No probe.
Well, there is Paramithra videos on there.
Oh my god. I'm not very interested.
There's Shulk in
Anyways,
there.
I'd be really interested in these speakers because I don't like to share my music with people, and that's why I don't wear not wear headphones, and why I don't have speakers.
I think I think the biggest benefit is the fact that you won't have anything on your ear.
Yeah, which means you're comfortable. Like imagine I'd be able to hear Lunar Day when I'm like this. Feels good.
My
Cool.
only concern is, okay, but how the fuck will that work? Because
yeah, like
from
how
what I
does it
can,
detect whose ears it's supposed to go to. How does that like?
yeah, it's a little confusing. I guess like if you stand perfectly still, it could work. I can kind of imagine how it would work, but like if you're moving around, I can't imagine it working. I think for a car, I think it'll be a banger for car systems, like car speakers. Like, goddamn, I don't need to hear your bass boosted music. Yeah, no, it's like, goddamn. All right. Anyway, that's basically it.
All right, gamers. We'll see you next week at 8 p.m. And don't talk about the fact that we were late today. 8 p.m. PST.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Hand.